Santa, 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 Santa Elena Guerra, pray for us. Elena Guerra, born in Lucca, Italy, on the 23rd of June 1835, to a father, Antonio, and a mother, Faustina. Elena was baptized on the same day of her birth at San Frediano Catholic Church in Lucca. At the age of 8, she received the sacrament of confirmation and First Holy Communion. Elena was schooled, trained at home by her mother in morals, house chores, and other disciplines that her age and status as a young girl requires. Elena's brother Almerico took Latin lessons from a priest in the house. When everyone has gone to bed, Elena wakes up and goes to study the books, the Latin books of his brother. His brother Almerico later became a priest. There was an outbreak of cholera, and people were living in fear of contracting the disease. So each family stays indoors with closed doors. But Elena requested from her mother the permission to go to comfort the sick. Her mother granted her this permission, and Elena went out visiting the sick, comforting them, supporting them materially and spiritually. Elena, with a disciplined and graceful lifestyle as a young girl, attracted other young girls to herself, and they formed the Association of Spiritual Friends. They formed a flowered garden for Mary. Each child gets a flower to present to our Blessed Mother Mary as a virtue to practice. The rose, the one who picks the rose, is to practice love and charity. The jasmine flower to practice obedience. Elena picks the sunflower, that her life may radiate and lead souls to God. Elena, as young as she was then, with her spiritual friends, gathered little children together and began a school, forming them in the way of the Lord. Elena, the writer, nicknamed the Lady with the Magical Hands. From her younger days, Elena loves to write. Her interior treasures through her writings, she was able to publish about 70 small books, pamphlets that reached all social classes. She wrote religious books as supplements of her teaching activities. She wrote for various newspapers. Elena, with her spiritual friends, later received the religious habit and pronounced their vows before the Archbishop, Monsignor de Larrodi. The school of Elena for the young children in Lucca continued to grow because of the discipline and the formation she was given to the children. Among her students was German Galgani, now known as Saint German Galgani. Elena visited Rome on pilgrimage with her father, and it was in 1886 that she began to be aware of a prophetic task, the first inspiration to write to the Pope. Elena wrote a series of about 10 to 12 letters to the Pope St. Leo XIII. The letters obtained positive results. In fact, Pope Leo XIII responded to the first letter, issuing to the whole church the brief Provida Matris Caritali, May 5th, 1895. Elena, in the morning of April 11th, 1914, Holy Saturday, while the bells of the Paris San Frediano church started to ring to announce the resurrection of Christ, Elena knelt down to kiss the floor, a gesture she does regularly. And she says, I believe, I believe. On April 26, 1959, Pope John the 23rd proclaimed her blessed. defining her in a speech addressed to the pilgrims as the Apostle of the Holy Spirit. And on 20th October 2024, Elena Guerra was elevated to the status of a saint by Pope Francis. Elena Guerra lived and has grown up, lived a deeply religious life. She dedicated herself to the catechetical apostolate. She was a woman of great intelligence. Saint Elena